So see, you get to watch me fail, and then you can skip ahead, and then you can be like, okay, just build it like that, but make sure you add pillars and a roof. Look at him, he's laughing at me. He's like, you suck. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of How Not to Arc, or How Not to Survive an Arc. I don't know. Yeah, this is not a tutorial series. See, I can't even say it. It's just not meant to be. But anyway, we are going to try and tame a giant dodo bird, the Argentavis. I forget how you say it. I'm never probably going to say it correctly, but basically, this is how I do it. I look for a pretty long stretch of land that's clear. Definitely don't want to place anything near predators. And then you're basically going to trap it inside these giant doorway structures. They're dinosaur gateways. I think it's just called stone gateway. I'll definitely leave it somewhere for you guys to look at it. So we're still decently early in the game. I would recommend setting up a little base by wherever you're taming pretty much, because some of these tames can take a long time. And we're going to build a bunch of these gateways, so we're going to go through a bunch of resources, like lots and lots of stone. And I don't have an Ankylosaurus, I don't have a Diodicarus, I think that's what they're called. I don't have any tames that are good at gathering these things, so this is all done by hand. And as if you noticed, again, this is how you not arc. This is not how to arc. But I placed them a little far away from each other, so I would definitely you'll see how this build progresses. I messed up a little bit, but it's kind of good. That way you guys can see, you know, if you guys do space them out too far, or if some of your tames are literally walking through the cracks, then this is something you can do. Now, this trap, this setup right here, I wouldn't use it for anything smaller than an RG. Like I wouldn't use it for raptors. You could use it for a Stegosaurus. That's just kind of like, that's just awkward. If you could maneuver a Stegosaurus into there or a Triceratops into there, more power to you. Oh, and of course, while I'm trying to work, see, this is what happens when you try and do stuff. Things will just come out of nowhere and kill you. I'm going to decide to just die, because the last thing I want is for this Carno to go and destroy everything that I've built in my Pteranodon. So we'll just take another L right there. And we're gonna get some revenge. It's like, you know, if you have these, as long as he's not alpha or super powered, if there's something around you that's gonna prevent you from taming, just kill it. Just get it out of the way. And as much as I would kind of like to tame him, I'm just not gonna do it right now. I don't have the resources. I need an RG. There we go. Revenge is sweet. And I'm gonna harvest him. But yeah, I need an RG so I can get resources. Like, I haven't even found a spot to mine metal, or bring a Ankylo or whatever, Ankylosaurus to metal and get like a ton of metal. And I don't want to just sit there and mine it. So yeah, there's a procedure to this madness. So I'm gonna go for it. The trap is looking pretty complete right now. So we're gonna test our luck and see if we can't get an RG, because they're up here, up among these cliffs. The only thing I don't like, so the RG is gonna be slower than the Pteranodon, but the Pteranodon's stamina is garbage. Like, I have to land like every 30 seconds, it feels like. This should be safe, right? Oh, wow. The whole lion pride right up in there. Yeah, not dealing with that. It's never safe. Those things will jump on you and wreck you too. Alright, there's one RG. He's not doing too well though. 2 raptors, I mean, that's a decent fight, but like, come on. Yeah, sorry, he's not worthy. So, we've got 2 more. And I'm feeling the rusted tips. I might call him Rusty. We'll see. But yeah, I'm claiming this one. I don't know what level he's at. That is definitely something I would recommend doing, but again, this is how to not arc, so we're gonna mess up. Now the reason why I recommend looking up their level is so you can get their torpor. Obviously there we go. They're like, how do we get him to follow? But yeah, you have to get kind of close. Definitely you want to do this with a Pteranodon. And then they do take a bit of time to get to wherever your trap is, so just be patient. Now I'm messing up here. I should have gone a lot lower, a lot earlier. It's like landing a plane. You want to get in there, and as soon as you get in there, like sprint, make sure he's in there, and then press Y if you're on the Xbox, close the gates. But yeah, I definitely did not get low enough, and I don't even know where he is. Let's get back to safety, And okay, he's up there. Cool. So he's probably going to be laughing at me this entire time. Try again. Looking inside the dodo. And we're going to get trapped in here with him. This is how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. This is how you tame. And oh wait. Okay, he's stuck in there. We got to be careful though, because the worst thing is to like, and I gotta make sure, okay, yeah, I gotta make sure all my stuff is ready. Oh yes, and definitely make sure your tames are not going to attack the tame. That is one of the lessons I would definitely like to bestow, because oh look, okay, so, yeah, this thing is gonna need a roof. So see, you get to watch me fail, and then you can skip ahead, and then you can be like, okay, just build it like that, but make sure you add pillars and a roof. Look at him, he's laughing at me, he's like, you suck. But, okay, so we're gonna add some ceilings. There probably isn't that much space throughout the entire thing. I'm not gonna cover it. Like, I'm not gonna make some weird dome-shaped thing. That's just too much. I've already put in way too much effort. That should be high enough, honestly, if he's gonna be down by the floor. And then, yeah, I'm not gonna really cover up too much space. Mostly, like, these openings on this side. I think that should be enough. So, here we go. Round, who knows? We're gonna say round 4 for now. Alright, that was way too early, or excuse me, way too late. Yeah, we definitely, oh man. Let's see, is that, okay, well, that was kind of merciful. He only hit me like once or twice. My Pteranodon's okay. So maybe he's not too high of a level. No way. I'm just, yep, this is how it's gonna be. We're just gonna not catch this thing at all. I'm sorry, T-Don. Thank you for putting up with me. We're gonna get this to Argy. Gosh darn it. Okay, where did he go? I'm safe in my... Oh, okay. There he is. Well, he's like hanging around here, so I'm not gonna give up. Let's just keep going. And... okay, he's gonna do that. That's fun. Alright, we're just gonna finesse this. Come on. That's right, look at me. Look at me. Follow me. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna try and get some space and just make a 90-degree turn and right into here. Alright, so I'm gonna, speed up, close the gate, there we go, and I really lucked out. Like, T-Don he was trying to say hello, he was trying to make another friend. This is not the time. We've got to go. Yeah, see? It's always a fun time in Ark, always a fun time. So I think we got him, yep. He's looking pretty stuck right now. And we're just gonna go for it. So, I don't want to get too close. I really just don't want to mess things up. So I'm just going to go ahead and shoot this thing until it passes out. So a couple quick calculations, if you don't mind. So this is the long neck rifle. This is really the only thing I use unless it's like an underwater creature. This is pretty much the only thing I use when it comes to taming creatures in Ark. And there's this thing called torpor, or torpidity. So every creature in Ark has a certain level, and this level, so if it's a high level, let's say it's got 5,000 torpidity, that's a lot. That means it's going to take a lot to knock it out, or a decent amount. There are some that have a lot more than that, like T-Rexes and the gigantic creatures that we might see later on in the series. But each dart that I'm shooting, it's a tranquilizer dart from this long neck, does 221 torpor, or you can just say 220 if you like solid numbers. So every 5 shots I take that hit, it's doing about 1,000. Now, I think I made less than 30, and I'm already down to, I'm down to 14 left, so I'm wondering, this has got to be a pretty decent level right now. But there is like a whole wiki for Ark, and I recommend looking this stuff up. It'll just help you so you're not like, oh gosh, I think I'm just gonna like go in there and try and look at it. But definitely use the internet to figure out what tames take what. So RGs, their base is at 600. So if it's like a level 1 RG out in the wild, it's gonna have 600 torpidity. So theoretically, it should take only 3 shots from the tranquilizer dart from this gun. But this is clearly a much higher level, and so if you haven't figured out by now, I kind of record these and then narrate over them, because that's just what works best for me right now. But this RG, it turned out it's a level 130. So according to the wiki, and we're finally down, look at that. We had like 7 shots left, 8 shots left. So okay, we would have been decent, but that was still cutting it close. But anyway, so he was level 130, and for each level they get 36 I guess added to their overall torpidity. So quick maths, 130 times 36 is not 5,280, but if you add 600 to that, because of the base is at 600, you get 5,280. So I should have done those calculations. Yep, you can see there he's a level 130. That would have helped me with my anxiety and my just complete and utter depression that would have enveloped me if I ran out of darts, because we're still early in the game and this stuff is kind of hard to put together. Like, I still have to make the gunpowder, I still have to go get the metal, which is probably the hardest thing right now because I can't really fly anywhere. But now that's all about to change. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our RG, our first RG tame. So we've only gotten 3 tames right now, and I mean, these are the things I focus on: the Parasaur just to get moving, the Pteranodon to fly around and really identify where the RGs are staying, and now the RG to build the base. And RGs, they take a long, oh man, look at this guy, purple and yellow. I'm digging it. You're a low level though, 15. I'll swing back for you, but yeah. And for all the hardcore gamers, I'm not using kibble. This is just a simple tame. Again, chill. Not going with the first name I thought of. Uter is what we're going with right now. So yeah, now this is an awesome tame to have. So now I'm just gonna look for like a really cool place to build a base and build it and just add on to it. And then we're gonna probably tame some raptors. We're gonna tame everything so this RG can pick other creatures up, and what I'm going to do is pick them up and drop them in a trap. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.